Donald Trump. Yes, Uday?
Yes, indeed. Major Mohd Ali Shah, in fact, defense expert, is also with us. Major Shah, what are going to be the significant capabilities of this new vessel, which is something that, obviously the Chinese are hoping to get an advantage because of? And how should the world at large be looking at this development?
Question. I learned a lot by the in-depth analysis of Group Captain Devnath. I mean, what a brilliant, the way he described everything in detail. Now, taking that further, now, as we all know, aircraft carriers are symbols of military power. And any country which possesses an aircraft carrier is considered to be very, very powerful and very strong at that, though they have an aircraft carrier. Now the country's capability, they project power beyond its borders, in fact. Now China already, as brought out by Group Captain Devnath, they have 3 aircraft carriers: the Soviet vintage Liaoning, the indigenous built by China Shandong, and Fujian. Fujian is approaching operationalization and has impressed experts in its size, but it lacks nuclear propulsion. So because it lacked nuclear propulsion, the 3rd aircraft, they said, let's go in for the 4th aircraft. Now, the 4th aircraft is its latest carrier, is nuclear powered, and it rivals its American carriers in terms of size and capabilities. Uday, about 3 decades earlier, when China had bought the engineless former the Soviet Union's aircraft carrier Varyag, which was later christened into the Liaoning, the world sat up and took notice. They only dismissed the People Liberation Army as a brown water navy, and they said they have lots of catching up to do. Now fast forward to this year, 2025. The Chinese Navy has caught up. They actually have. So it is a worry for the US, because not only is it gaining numerical supremacy over the US Navy, but it's also becoming the world's 2nd fastest, in fact, largest, I would say, operational aircraft carrier. So when China is doing work on this aircraft, it is indeed worrisome. Now the satellite images of the prototype of the China's 4th aircraft carrier, which is designated, which is called Type 004, they show that it will have nuclear propulsion and compatible in size of America's biggest warship. Now this is an aircraft with China. I would call it in a way a dream project for China, because China prepares for 3-front war. And they want to go in for that. Like the PLA Navy, they project power and the most advanced warships in 3 different regions. Now the aircraft carrier, it has a lot of specification. Like they are under construction at the Dalian Shipyard, which is touted as the next generation vessel, and which will allow fighter jets to be launched from 4 parts of the flight deck. Now, when they have, which they will allow from 4 parts of the flight deck, it is indeed, because it's an advanced version, it is indeed a worrisome for America also. The Americans analyze this and suggest that